Hello and welcome to another Beer Clipper video. This is another unboxing for Blood Plunder. Over the last week another 2 boxes have arrived. The second one arrived today, so I've waited for both of them before I've shot this video, because Blood Plunder unboxings, as awesome as they are, you don't want too many of them, do you? And I just thought I'd show you what I've got and have a look through that as well. I'm going to paint some of it up pretty much straight away, so getting this film now means I can get on with that. So I will point the camera down. I'm back in room 13 now. So I'll point the camera down at the bench and we'll have a look and see what was delivered. As you can see, 2 boxes. We'll push this one to one side because this is the one that arrived today. And we'll focus on this one first. And in here actually is not just Blood Plunder, but also some miniatures that arrived from a different company called Black Scorpion. Now I saw this on a group somewhere on the internet. I've been looking at them before, I have been tempted before, but I didn't pull the trigger. But I decided to go ahead this time and pick up a load of stuff. So I'll show you those in a bit. After we've gone through the Blood Plunder, I'll do those as an addendum. So first of all, let's have a look and see what we got in this box. So we have the Spanish activation deck, a bunch of activation decks basically, the European Forces activation deck, and we have the English activation deck. And the thing that I realised that I needed, which is what triggered this extra purchasing, which is the unit and character card set for the base game. So that's cool. So now I'm going to be able to put those all into sleeves and get some use out of it. So what else have I got? We have the unaligned dice with a lovely looking dice bag. And we have the English dice with another lovely looking dice bag, which is pretty cool. What else do we have? We have Manuel Rivero de Pardal, a legendary commander, mainly the Spanish Caribbean militia, Guardia Costa or Los Costarios de Pardal forces. There we are. So the other part of what I've got is a bunch of the heroes, a Reformado commander. We have Henry Morgan, most importantly. He is probably going to go pretty much straight onto my painting list. We have a native commander. Now I'm tempted, and very much tempted, to paint some natives up as well, so that might also end up on my painting bench very quickly. We have William Kidd, another legendary commander for the English. We have a generic Spanish commander. Hey, we have Pete Hayne, which is quite funny because I don't actually have any Dutch, but whichever. We have the native Caribbean activation deck, so that's pretty cool. I picked up the civilian special characters as well, because I do like to have different miniatures, even if I'm not going to use them in the game. I'm always looking for different non-martial characters. Are quite hard to find. It's very frustrating to only have people with guns in their hands. We have some casualty markers, again, just for fun. We have Francois Lolonais, who I believe is, I seem to remember someone saying that's their favourite character, so that's pretty cool for the French. We have Laurent de Graaf, which is a flibuster leader. Juan Corso, he's pretty cool, another Spanish. We have a generic French commander. You can see I just went nuts here, which is what I do. We have King Golden Cap, who is Darien or Golden Island tribe, whoever they are. We have another batch of casualty markers. I ordered 2 of these. And last, but by no means least, we have the generic English commander. So that is the box that came first. So I will put all that back, repoint the camera and take you over to the second box. We have the second box of goodies, and let me tell you, there are some goodies in this box. So, yes, more boats. You spotted it. Let's have a look. I bought some field artillery. Now that may end up being used sooner rather than later on my diorama that I'm making, and another box of field artillery. I picked up a couple of packs of swivel guns, which is going to be quite useful, I think, for other boats or whatever dugouts I might do. And while we're talking about it, I picked up a canoa and a piragua because I wanted to have something for natives to be sailing around in, because I have a good batch of natives. I also picked up a second longboat. Now I think my habit is going to be to have a few of these. I think that they could be really good also in scenery, so sunken, half sunken ones, or buried or whatever. So I think pretty much every order I do is going to contain at least one longboat. And then the last thing, the big purchase here, was the Blood Plunder, the Tatana. So another larger ship for me to play with. And it seems that I also have the alternate sloops pack of cards as well. So that's a slightly fewer items, but no less awesome box of goodies, which I will be, some of which will be being transmitted over to the painting table very quickly, some of which it may take a little bit more time for me to reach to. So I will now point the camera down a little bit closer and we'll go through the Black Scorpion miniatures that I picked up as well. So I'll just readjust. I did get more than these from Black Scorpion, but these are all the ones that are pirate or naval related, so I'll show you these. I can't remember their names, so don't ask me to identify them. What I'll do is I'll hold them up so that you can see them as well as I can. They're basically all female pirates. I think it's really important to have a variety, particularly if Angela's going to be playing. Hopefully she will. And there were some really, really cool sculpts, as you can see, some really funky sculpts. So we also have some 4-packs still in the blister. When I come to paint these up, I'll show them in more detail, but one thing I can tell you is I am so amazed and impressed with the quality of these sculpts. They are absolutely beautiful. I mean, they really, really are very, very crisp. I can't see very many areas where I need to tidy up at all or clean them. They just seem to have come out of the mould absolutely beautifully and have very, very good details. So there's another 4-pack. I also, I always pick up dwarves wherever I can because they're a lot of fun, and these are a lot of fun, these sculpts. So this is some dwarven pirates, so they will be transitioning to the painting bench relatively soon. And last but not least, a absolutely glorious sculpt there with the sabre held high and gun down by her side there. Really, really cool. So that is Black Scorpion miniatures. Just a little bit of a bonus in this unboxing. They're all going to be put together because they'll be painted as one. So yeah, great, a really, really cool haul. I'd be fascinated to hear your thoughts. Again, pop them in the comments below if you've got anything to add. And if you've ordered from Black Scorpion and if you've got any thoughts about that at all, then please do let me know. And yeah, I'm going to be painting these up and trying to get them on the table. So watch out on the channel for more Blood and Plunder related content. And thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And please drop a comment below. Finally, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay well.